In today's video, we will be showing you how to replace the drive motor on a Baumalight tracked mini skid steer. First, take the tracks off. You may want to watch a separate tutorial video on how to do that. Take this cotter pin out and loosen it and take this castle nut off. Then take the sprocket off by using two pry bars and wedging on 2x4s in behind the sprocket on either side, and then at the same time hammering the shaft or sprocket with a mallet. If this doesn't work, then you may want to try this method. Remove the drive motor bolts. You may need to remove the battery to get to the bottom bolts. You will then want to install longer, fine thread bolts. Make sure they are nicely oiled before installing them. Then start the nuts on them, and you will want to have bolts that are long enough to create a bit of a gap between the frame and the motor. Now measure the distance between the frame and the sprocket. Cut two 2x4s at that length, and then hammer them in between the frame and the sprocket on either side. For safety reasons, make sure to slightly thread on the drive motor nut. Using an impact, go around tightening all 4 motor bolts evenly now. This should make the sprocket pop off. You can now remove the hoses. Make sure you label them before removing them. You will also need to remove the fittings in order to pull the motor through. Then you are able to take the motor out, install the new one, attach the hoses, install the sprocket and track, and you're done. Although, if you have a mini skid steer that has the new floating plate set up, then you may need to do an extra step before installing the new drive motor. And that is turning the motor so that the case drain port is on the opposite side of the main ports. Check if that needs to be done, and if so, then please watch our video that explains how to do that before attempting it yourself.